Hi Year 3, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Miss Hare here with Monday's maths lesson. Right, our starter for today's lesson is very active, so if you're not stood up, you need to stand up now. Okay, and we're going to play a bit of a times table game with a bit of activity in it as well to get us all up and warm in this really cold weather. Okay, so I'm going to show you some multiplication or division facts. Like this. So 3 times 2 equals, you will need to work out the answer, and then when you've got the answer you need to figure out, is that number odd or is it even? Now all of our odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. All of our even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Hopefully you already know that. So for example, 3 times 2 is 6. Well done. So is 6 odd or is it even? It's even. So if the answer is even, you'll need to do that amount of star jumps, which means you'll need to do 6 star jumps. Off you go. Wonderful. You should have done 6 star jumps by now. If the answer is odd, you'll need to do that amount of squats. I hope that makes sense. Okay, we're going to get going. As we're going, you can just pause the video after each question if you need time, because I'm going to go quite quick. Okay, so just pause the video when you need to. So hopefully you've already done that one. 3 times 4. 10 divided by 2. Remember, counting your 2's until you get to 10 and that will give you the answer. 9 divided by 3. 8 times 3. 5 times 4. 70 divided by 10. 5 times 3. And we're back to the beginning. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's get on with today's maths lesson. Our learning objective for today is to multiply a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. You will need a piece of paper or a book, a pen or pencil, and if you've got them, your place value counters, which are these ones here, hundreds, tens and ones, or the Deans. If you haven't got either of these things, don't worry, you'll easily be able to draw them or to use something as a replacement. Remember, if you see the symbol, that means to pause the video. Now, what's the big picture? Why are we learning about multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number? Now, this has got lots of uses. One example might be if you're working in a shop, you will need to stock take items. So, for example, here you can see there's 36 packets of crisps in a box. How many would you have in 6 boxes? For example, you might need to know that when working in a shop or in different jobs as you are an adult. We've got our key vocabulary for the lesson. We've got 2-digit number. What's a 2-digit number? Well done. It's a number that contains a tens digit and a ones digit. We've got 1 digit, which we know is just a number with ones. We have got repeated addition, which means where you do addition over and over again. Multiplication, which we know might mean lots of or multiply by, and then we've got related facts. And if you watched Mr. Preston's maths lesson last week, he did a whole lesson on related facts, and that's going to be very useful for us today. First thing I'd like you to do is pause the video, please, and have a go at these few questions on the board. Now you can pause the screen again to check your answers. We're now going to start looking at 2-digit numbers multiplied by 1-digit number. Now, as you can see on the table here, on the top row, it represents one number. So we've got 1 10 and 3 ones. That would make 13. And as you can see, we've got 13 here, 13 here and 13 here. That is 3 13s. So if we write it in a repeated addition sentence, we've got 13, add 13, add 13, which we need to find the answer to. We could also write this as 13 multiplied by 3. That means we've got 3 lots of 13. Now, to work out my answer, because I've got a representation, first of all, I can just count up all of the numbers that I can see. I'm going to start with my ones. So I can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay, so I've got 9 ones, and then I'm going to check how many 10s I've got. 10, 20, 30. So my answer is 39. Here we've got another representation of a number sentence. Can you tell me the number that is along the row? How many 10s and how many 1s? Well done, it's 21. Now, how many 21s do we have? 1, 2, 3. So if I was going to write this in a repeated number sentence, it would be 21, add 21, add 21. Now, to find the answer, remember we start with the ones. How many 1s are there? Well done, 3 1s. And with the 10s, we've got 10, 20, count with me, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we've got 63. Then if we look at the multiplication sentence, we know we've got 21. How many 21s have we got? Well done, we've got 3. Okay, so it would be 21 times 3 equals, what would our answer be? Well done, it'd be exactly the same. 63 would be our answer. Now I'd like you to pause the video and have a go at writing a repeated addition sentence and a multiplication sentence for this representation here. Off you go. Now we've just realised that our number sentence is 23 times 4, and I'm going to show you now how to work that out using counters and then using deans. Like I said before, if you haven't got these at home, it doesn't matter, you can draw both. I'm going to model using the counters and then model drawing the deans. So I know I've got 23, so I'm going to get 2 of my 10s counters, 10, 20, and how many 1s counters will I need? Brilliant, well done. 3. 1, 2, 3. So I've made the number 23. Now thinking about my multiplication sentence, it said 23 times 4. Well done. So I need 4 lots of 23. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see here, 23, and I need 4 of those lots. Now you can see I've got 4 groups of 23. Now I need to count how many I've got in total. Remember, I always start with the ones. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what I need to do when I've got 10 is I can swap it for a 10s counter. Then I've got 1, 2 more 1s. So now I've only actually got 2 1s. How many 10s have I got? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So my answer is 92. This time then I'm going to show you how to do it using deans and by just drawing the deans, which we can all do at home. So you've got 23 multiplied by 4. So I'm first of all going to make my 2-digit number using deans, 23. How many 10s will I need? Well done, 2 10s. How many 1s? 3 1s. Now at the moment that says 23. How many lots of 23 do I need? 4. Well done. So I'm going to do 3 more 23s. So you can see I've got 23, 23, 23 and 23. Can you see that okay? Lovely. Then what I did was I added, when I did it with the counters, and I'm going to do exactly the same again, I added 23, add 23, add 23, add 23. Just like the repeated number sentence, I'm going to put them all together, starting with the 1s and then the 10s. So my 1s, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12, my pen works, 12 1s. How many 10s have I got? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 8 10s or 80. So now I can add together 80, add 12, which equals 92. So my answer
is 92. Have a go at these next few questions using the counters or drawing the deans yourself.
Now it's your turn to have a go at some of these number sentences. Using your deans or counters, just like I did before, I'd like you to try and solve these multiplication problems. Now there are some questions for Chile 1, Chile 2 and Chile 3. You can have a go at all of the questions or you can choose the Chile that you prefer to try. Pause the video now and have a go. Now's the time for you to check your answers. So on the board now are answers for you to check. However, if you didn't quite get them right, that's absolutely fine. Why don't you have a go at making the numbers again and seeing where you went wrong? If you got them right, well done. The last thing I'm going to leave you with today is a problem-solving question for you to have a go at. It says, arrange 3 of the digit cards into the calculation below. Now, as you can see, we've got 3, 3, 2, and 2. And it's got a number sentence, a calculation, for you to put the digit cards into. Then work out the answer. It says at the bottom, what is the largest total that you can make? What is the smallest? And how many different totals can you make? Remember, you are only allowed to use 3, 3, 2, and 2. We'd love to see some of your responses from today's lesson. Don't forget to email them to Year 3, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for the next maths lesson. Here's the leaderboard for Times Table Rockstars. Well done to everyone who's been going on to TT Rockstars. This was the leaderboard as of the 7th of January, so I know it's not today. However, this was what the leaderboard was on the 7th. So well done to Madison M for in 3P for getting the most coins in Year 3. Well done to Lily Rose H in 3P for improving her speed the most. And also well done to Lily Rose H in 3P for improving her accuracy the most as well. All the children on the leaderboard will get a dojo point, so well done to all of you. Let's see who can get on there on the next TT Rockstars leaderboard.